guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Tori. If you're wondering why I still have this on my face, it's just like the same day as the last video. So, I just didn't want to take it off, and plus it looks cool and I like wearing it. And it's just gonna be on for this entire video, so yeah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something kind of creepy, and some people won't believe me, but I promise you, like, this is just like what I saw, like what I experienced and everything. I'm going to be talking about my sleep paralysis, and I feel like some of you aren't taking me serious because of my face tattoos, but like, you know, I wouldn't take myself serious either because I usually don't have face tattoos on me, but you know, they're Sharpie, so I can take them off with the makeup vibe. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about my sleep paralysis. I made a video like this like back in January, but I didn't post it. And I was gonna post that, but like a lot more happened since then. And, like serious, like more interesting stuff. So I'm going to start with the first time that it happened. It was like last summer. I remember like I woke up in the middle of the night, you know, like sleep paralysis, like I didn't see anything. And it was just like I was, you know, stiff. Like if you don't know what sleep paralysis is, it's like, you know, when you're dreaming, it's called like the REM thing. Like I'm not fully educated on this, but like I've just experienced it. I've looked it up and like, you know, like the causes of this and like what actually happens like to your body like during sleep paralysis. So like basically when you're asleep, your body, like, okay, you know how you dream, and some of you like dream without remembering it, like everyone dreams. But when you're in that dreaming state, your body's like basically paralyzed. So like what you do in your dream, you won't do like in real life. But like, you know, sometimes you may wake up like on your phone or like eating a sandwich. Like, I don't know, I've just done that before. Like I've woken up like this. Yeah, it's basically like you wake up and you're still in that state of like paralysis and you're paralyzed. And you can't move anything, but you're like subconsciously awake, but your body is still like in that REM mode thing. So it happens like 7% of the population, so like some of y'all may have experienced it, like my boyfriend has, and like some other people I've talked to has, but like not, like there's a bunch of people that haven't, obviously, if it's only like 100,000 people, like, or however the 7% of the population is, I don't know, I'm not good at math, but yeah. So the first time I had it, it was just like normal, like, even though it was the first time I had it, like, it scared me, but it wasn't as scary as some of the other stuff that I will be talking about that I experienced later on, like, you know. And I'm really just gonna get in depth about those stories. Like, I'm just gonna say like how many times like I've had it. Like, okay, I had it that one time, and then I didn't really have it again till like a couple weeks later, and I got it, and then I feel like I'm not even looking like at y'all, I'm like looking at myself. This video is already bad, but I'm trying. Okay, I'm gonna look at that dot now. Okay, but yeah, I had it that one time, and then a few weeks later I had it, and it was like, it was just, at first it took like a minute, like a while to get used to, because like, you know, before then I never experienced anything like that, like waking up in the middle of the night and you can't move, like that's terrifying, you know. But like literally after like the first time I had it, and then like I had it that second time like a few weeks later, after that I had it like all the time, and like there's a period of time like for months I would have it, like I would just be asleep on the couch and I would get it. It would just be like all the time, and like consistently getting it, just waking up, wouldn't be able to move, and it was just like I got to a point where I was just so used to it, you know. But I hadn't like seen anything until like this one moment in time where I did, that I'm about to get to. But yeah, so it was just normal sleep paralysis, and then I think it was like, I don't remember exactly when I saw the first thing. It was like maybe the fall or something, I don't know, or maybe like around Christmas time. Last year's like blurry to me, but so like a few months ago was the first time I had it, and I remember like not had it, but like saw something, like had that experience. And I remember the first time I saw something, I was literally on my bed. Like, I don't know, maybe I have like a wild imagination, but a bunch of people, when they have sleep paralysis, they see stuff, and like you don't have to believe that, but like I don't know how that works, like why we see stuff when we have sleep paralysis, but for some reason we do. Or maybe sleep paralysis makes us see stuff that we can't see when we're normally awake. I don't know. something to think about, I guess. But yeah, so I woke up and there's this like little, I've told everyone this, like everyone that's close to me, you probably know about this, and I've told my like parents and stuff, and like I don't know if they believe me, but at the same time they probably aren't surprised that I saw this, because like it's me, you know. I've been trying to find ghosts since I was like in 2nd grade, but I don't know if it was a ghost. It may have just been my imagination. But it was like this little black figure with like these really long like fingers. Like I'm not even kidding when I said that I saw this. Like I'm not even making this up for like views or something, like, or for attention. Like I dead serious saw this like beside my bed. Okay, like there's my bed, and then like right like next to the railing there was like this little person like squatted down. Like like imagine like this little like just black figure, like no face. It was just like pitch black, like shadow figure thing, like right there. And like his nails were like this long, like his hands and his nails and everything. And he was like digging down into like the sheets and, and like into like the blankets and stuff. And like when I woke up, like at first it kind of took my brain like a minute to like register like what was actually like going on, like what the heck that was, you know. But like I couldn't do anything. I was terrified though. I was like wanting to scream, because like this, I've never seen any like ghost or anything like that. And it was just like, it wasn't doing anything. It was just like minding its own business, like digging a little hole like inside of the blankets. It was so weird. But yeah, that's the first time I saw something, and trust me, it gets way weirder and way more just creepy after this. Okay, and then I think, okay, with the sleep paralysis, like I had like periods of like getting it a lot, and that's probably because of like stress or like anxiety or something, I don't know. But like that had, you know, I had it that one time, and then I got it for like that big period of time, and then I stopped. And I think that's when I saw that figure, it was when it started happening again. Like I started getting sleep paralysis like more and more for like a period of time. So I think that was like the period when I had it a lot again, like another one of those like time moments, you know, where I got it. Just said that like a million times, but okay. Yeah, so that is the first thing I saw. And I got it a bunch after that, but I never saw that figure again. And I never thought about it, like, because when I wake up, I'm just like, oh, you know, it's like blah blah, like, oh, this happens a lot, like I'm paralyzed, whatever, like, you know. But if you've never had it before, you'd probably be scared, because like the first time I got it, I was terrified, you know. So yeah, like, and then when I had it for like that period of time, like consistently, it eventually stopped, and I didn't have it for a while. And then I remember this one day, it was like literally 2 or 3 months ago, like it was more recent than last fall and like Christmas and stuff. Like it wasn't even when I was getting sleep paralysis, like I wasn't even getting it regularly or anything. I had this dream. It was like when you like dream and then you wake up, you know. It was just like, it was like a dream that faded into reality, and it felt so real. Oh my god. But okay, I'm about to explain it, and you're probably not gonna believe me, but I promise you, over my whole entire life existence, over everything, like I'm dead serious, all this like on my bed. Okay, so I know they're probably gonna think I'm crazy or like something, and I don't know. But yeah, I woke up. Oh, okay, let me explain the dream. I keep getting sidetracked and like distracted because I have like ADD, so it's like hard for me to pay attention sometimes. But okay, so I dreamed about, I was in the back of a car, and there was this woman sitting in the passenger seat. I was like, okay, you know, okay, there's a car. There's like the 3, this is like the back seat, this is the front seat, it's like the 2 seats, and like there's 3 in the back, like not like the middle, it's like just full 3 like seats, because like my car has like the middle like opening thing. But like in this car, it was just like, it was like a van or something, I don't know why I'm being so specific on that car, but so I was like in the farthest seat to the left of the car, and this one was in the passenger seat. And I remember in the dream, like sometimes in dreams I feel stuff and it feels realistic. Like I've kissed people in my dreams and it's felt real, like, or just touching anyone or like eating or like doing anything, it just feels real for some reason for me. I don't know why, like it's just like happened before. But in the dream, this woman from the passenger seat like grabbed my arm, and like she was like this, but she wasn't like, it was like she was pulling, but she couldn't get a good grasp, like she kept going like that. And then it was like, it all happened so fast, and it like slowly like faded into like real life. And I opened my eyes, and this woman, with this like taller, skinnier woman, she had like black hair that like came down to here. She was standing on my bed, like standing like, okay, here's me, like, okay, imagine like me laying in my bed. It was like beside my feet, like right next to me, but it wasn't like on top of me or anything. And she was like, it didn't feel like, or some of y'all would think like, oh, it's an angel. Like, no, it didn't feel like good energy or anything. My hair keeps messing up again. It didn't feel like a good energy or good vibe. Like, it felt like harmful. It felt dangerous. I was scared. Like, I was so terrified. Like, I was way scared than, I was more scared. I don't know. I have really bad grammar. But, yeah, like, what was I even talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay. Like, she was standing, like, right next to me. Like, right, it was, like, right next to my hips, kind of. But, like, it seemed farther down than that. But it was, like, right next to my hips, kind of. And she was, like, grabbing my arm like she was in the dream. But she was, like, she was standing, like, right above me. Like, I remember seeing her because her hair was, like, dangling in her face and stuff. And she was, like, grabbing my arm. And, like, I remember, like, laying in bed like this. And she was grabbing my arm. And, like, I couldn't move. I think, like, at the same time, like, I don't know if it was sleep paralysis. It was, like, I couldn't move, but at the same time, I was shaking my head back and forth. It was, like, really blurry, but, like, I distinctly remember that. And, like, it felt, when she grabbed my arm like that, she was, like, you know, trying to, like, grasp onto it. It literally felt so real. Like, I thought it was an actual woman on my bed, like, in real life. Like, I mean, obviously, she, like, disappeared into the air, but, like, I literally thought it was someone, like, in our house, like, trying to, like, kidnap me or something. But it was just so weird because, like, I was shaking my head back and forth, so it was, like, blurry and stuff. But just, it felt way more real than any dream I've ever had that was kind of realistic. Like, it was so creepy. And I think it was because of sleep paralysis. I don't know, it could have been a demon, or it could have been an actual person that somehow faded away into the sky, which I guess that's a ghost. But yeah, so that's basically the story. And my experience with sleep paralysis, my terrifying one. I haven't had it since then, actually. That's the last time that I experienced anything at all. Like, I've been, like, happier lately, you know? And I haven't been as stressed because, like, I'm not at school, and I haven't been, like, having any anxiety or anything. So, like, I've been okay. So I feel like that's why I haven't, like, been having it, because I just have it, like, so much during the school year. And, like, last year was, like, just weird, so I just had it, like, more, you know? Because, like, everything was just changing all the time, and, like, yeah. So, yeah, like, I'm glad I haven't got it since then, but it was just so scary. Like, I remember the next day, I didn't even think about it, but then, like, it just kind of struck me, like, that woman was on my bed last night. And, like, I told my mom, like, I was just telling everyone, and, like, some of my friends believe me, but, like, I feel like some people, like, if I, like, y'all listening to this, I feel like half of y'all probably aren't gonna believe this, but, like, I promise you, like, I experienced that. Like, you can call me crazy, like, I distinctly remember that happening, like, and it wasn't fun. It was terrifying. So, and I really hope that never happens again, because it was just crazy. Like, I've always wanted to find a ghost, and I feel like it was a ghost, but, like, I've always wanted to find a ghost ever since I was little. I've just been infatuated with, like, the afterlife, like, what happens when you die, or, like, the ghosts, like, who's dead, like, oh, is this place haunted? Like, when I was, like, in 2nd grade, I would, like, search the elementary school, because my mom's a teacher, like, in the afternoons I would, like, go, like, in the elementary school and, like, try to find ghosts, and, like, yeah, anything that was, like, creepy or scary, or, like, I don't know, like, I've just always been infatuated with it, and I've never experienced anything until that moment, which I think it was either sleep paralysis, or I experienced a demon trying to bring me to the other side, I guess. I don't know, but whatever it was really freaky. I just wanted to say it because I feel like it's a pretty interesting story, and I'm probably gonna get mixed feedback on this. Like, some people will believe me, some people won't, but I don't care, because that's what happened, and I promise you that happened. But yeah, so that's the end of my story. I hope you found this interesting and interesting to listen to. And yeah, comment if you think I'm telling the truth or something. I promise I am, but, like, I know some of y'all won't think that, you know. But yeah, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to me, because I'm gonna be making, like, more story times probably, because, like, just random stuff always happens to me that's kind of interesting, and, like, a bunch of embarrassing stuff has happened to me, mainly, like, middle school, but, like, yeah, that's a whole, like, other story, like, whole other thing. But yeah, like and subscribe to my channel. Like this video and then subscribe to my channel. I feel like this is, like, a really short video, kind of. What's 14 minutes long? Never mind. I have, like, no concept of time whatsoever, so I'm always late everywhere. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you don't think I'm too crazy or weird. And as I'm saying that with face tattoos and purple hair, but you know, don't judge. Actually, I'm gonna get my hair back. Like the next video I'm gonna post, I'll have brown hair. So yeah, you're welcome to anyone who doesn't like the purple hair, because I have to get it back. So